Hi everyone, this is the National Master Alessandro Santagati. It's a game in which I played with black against the FIDE master Aghayev. So he played e4 and I played c5, the Sicilian defense, and now knight f3, e6 and d4. So we played an open Sicilian, and after c takes d4, knight takes d4. I like this setup with the knight f6, with the idea to make pressure against e4. And it's not possible now push e4 because the white need to defend the pawn, and can do that or with the bishop or with the knight. And after knight c3, I played knight c6, and this variation is called 4 knight variations about the Sicilian. And the main move now for white is knight b5, with the double idea to make pressure on c7 and on the 6. So very nice idea. White, and here I played bishop b4 to make pressure on e4, and in this position white can play bishop f4 to make pressure on c7 and on b6. So the simple threat is knight c7, but now the black can simply sacrifice the exchange and play knight takes e4, because after knight c7 check, king f8, if knight takes a8, I can play queen f6 with this double attack, very nice. And I think black has a better position because it's very hard to defend this knight, and the kings become the center. So black is good. In theory, the right way to play for white after king f8 is queen f3, but probably the position is equal, but very sharp position. We don't go over about it because it's very aggressive position, not very easy to calculate. So we go to the game. Another option could be, for example, knight d6 immediately. In this case, no problem for black, and simply play king e7, and after knight takes e8, I take with the rook, and after rook e8, king f8, my king will be safe. So we can go back to see the game. My opponent played a3, and I played bishop takes, knight takes, and now d5. I play with an isolated pawn, but with space on the center, and I like it. And the bishop d3, I play the castle, and now white can play castle, and now d4. I push d4 to take more space, and also because for me it can be easier to defend this pawn to d4, because I can defend this pawn with a knight, and the square d5 can be important in the future to bring my knight on d5. And now he played knight d2, and I played bishop g4. My idea is try to force the white to push f3 to weaken the square e3, and this can be nice because on e3 maybe I can bring a knight in the future. So he played the rook e1, so he doesn't weaken his position, and I played the rook e8. Bishop g5 to pin the knight, and now queen d6 to remove the pin, and now my knight is free to go. For example, can go to b5 to go to e3 or f4 in the future. I mean a3 if the white will push f3, and now f3. Bishop h5, and now knight f4. The white has an easy idea. Take my bishop with a knight and play this position with the bishop pair. So a nice idea for white. And I play bishop g6. Probably I can play h6, can be another option. The idea is that after after knight takes h5 and the knight takes h5, my knight can go to f4, and my knight is better now, so it's slightly better for me this. But I played bishop g6, another white trade on g6. I take with the pawn h, and now queen d2. Easy move. The idea is improve the white position, and now the white is free to double the rook in d5. For example, I play knight d5. With it to improve my position, because the bishop pair is a good advantage for white, so I need to play with a good activity, and knight d5 has the idea to make pressure against the bishop, and at some time try to do something with Nc4 if I can. White played very bad. Aghayev played a very important move, bishop b5. With this move, the white take a time because the white avoids the trade, and sometimes is attacking the rook, so I have to move the rook, and I played rook to c8. My idea was bring my rook to c5, and for example double in the c file, and at the same time defend my knight on e5. And he played bishop f4, very good. He pins my knight, and now it's not easy for me to play. The only move is rook c5. I defend the knight at the same time attack the enemy bishop. And now white missed something, because I think queen b4 is a very strong move for white. The rook is pinned, and the white is slightly better again, because the white has again the bishop pair, and I have a problem about how to develop the pieces. And but he played a mistake, because he played c4 with the idea to take the exchange after b4. But it's a mistake, because after knight h5 and b4, I can simply sacrifice the exchange, because after c takes b5, knight takes f3, the white is forced to take my knight, because my knight is attacking the king and this time is attacking the queen, and I can take on f4 with my knight. And now the black has a very, very strong compensation for the exchange, because the white king is very weak. There is the pattern about the attack against the king on g1, because the square g2 is weak, h3 is weak, so in theory I can do something like that to attack the king. And there is the pattern about the pass pawn, very important, very good. And now the white has a lot of problems. He played rook e4, the white can attack both the pieces. And I played g5 because it's not possible to take the pawn, because if the white will take, I can simply take the rook, and after that queen takes, knight e2, and it's a fork, and I go in the game with a piece up, so it's easy for black to win this game. And a very strong move, so g5 defend the knight, and at the same time I defend my pawn. And after that he played king h1 to have a better position for his king. I think is logical choice this. And I played d3, because if I won't play to win, I need to improve my pawn, and my pawn is very important. So my idea is push this pawn to make pressure and maybe try to do something in the c file. So this can be an idea. And I played the queen e3, and after queen e3 I played rook d8. It is easy support my pawn, so push to d2. He played the rook d1, a logical choice, and so now my idea was improve my queen, because I want to avoid rook e8, and at the same time I want to make pressure against the pawn d5 and maybe make pressure against this point. And I played queen d7. This move is very nice, and now I played the queen takes. I think it's a mistake, because it's true, yes, the white takes a pawn, but after that I can push d2, and it's very hard to stop this pawn. And he played king g1, another mistake, because I didn't see it immediately, but rook c8 is winning. I didn't play this move, because after rook c8, queen e3, I missed the rook c1, so to be honest, I saw this move, but I missed that after rook takes c1, there is knight e2. Knight e2 is a very fantastic move, and now the black is winning. I missed this move, so knight e2, and I didn't play in this way, and I played easily. Queen takes b5. My position is much better, but rook c8 was winning. And now queen e3. And after that, rook d3. Very strong, because I can attack the queen. I can try to bring my queen to a4 to attack the rook. And a very, very nice idea. So white has to play check, king h7, and after that queen e4 check. I can simply play 5 to stop the queen, queen e5. In this position, for sure, with this bad king on g1, is wrong to try the queens, and I played queen b6 check, but was better play rook d5 easy. Yeah, I missed the rook d5 and I played queen b6, but he made another mistake because he played king h1, and now rook d5. I think it's better for white play queen c5, and I have to play queen f6. Okay, I'm better, but now it's harder for me. So he played king h1 and now rook d5. Queen back, queen c6 very strong, because again it's wrong for me to try the queens, and the queen c6 is very strong because I can make pressure against f3, but I can go to c2 to attack the rook to d1. And now no moves for white. He played b5 and I can simply play queen c2. The rook is under attack. The only move to defend the rook is queen g1, and now I can take an easy victory with knight h3. I'm attacking the queen. The queen is to defend the rook. The only square is f1. And now with this easy tactical idea, my position is winning. And now Aghayev resigns because nothing to do for white. and if the white take the queen, simply check, and now I take the queen, and then my pawn will go to prema, so for sure, very easy victory for me. Okay, thank you for the attention. See you for the next video. Bye. Remember to follow me on social networks and share the video with your friends. Thanks.